front to make sure that they can look after David Gonzalez. Border Hansgrohe with Florian Lipizitz, who's got Giovanni Aliotti on his wheel. There is Dylan Groenewegen. He'll be looking to try and take his second stage victory here into Ormož, the leader in that general classification. But on the left-hand side, it's starting to open up by Q36.5. There is Matteo Moschetti, and he's got Tom Devrient in front of him, who's doing the lead-out. There's a battle behind between Phil Bauhaus and Robin Freudevo for the position, because Phil Bauhaus knows that he wants to follow the wheel of Dylan Groenewegen. He knows he's the fastest rider here, and with 300 metres to go, Luka Mezgec starts to open things up, and Dylan Groenewegen is poised and waiting and ready. At 150 metres to go, Mezgec looks over his shoulder, and Bauhaus tries to challenge Dylan Groenewegen. It's a sprint for the line, but on the line, he comes close, and Groenewegen takes his second stage victory here on the Tour of Slovenia. Matteo Moschetti challenging him, as was Phil Bauhaus.
And all through that sprint, Bauhaus was fighting to stay on the wheel of Groenewegen. So he was in the ideal position. But he just didn't have the legs again like yesterday. He stayed stuck where he was, and only Moschetti would come near to Groenewegen again.
Dylan Groenewegen, the leader of the overall general classification at the Tour of Slovenia, wins back-to-back stages. He wins stage 2. And Pippa, I mean, he smiled, he's waving, but that was not an easy victory on that slight rise to the finish here in Ormož.
That obviously hurt him if he had to sit down just for that micro rest, and Swanyer had to pull him back up onto his feet so he didn't look like a broken man. But ideal job again by Jaco Alula. Followed the right wheels, get into that last kilometer. You know, as I said, they trusted the riders that are going.
Perfect lead out for Groenewegen. Pippa, just talk us through this moment here into the final few hundred metres.
So we can see here you've got the Jaco on the right. You've got the Swiss champion moving up, and he tries to get on the wheel. He's trying to block in Groenewegen, but Groenewegen is not having any of it. You've got Bauhaus following in the red jersey. And they just follow. They're just following the wheels, and so you've got the lead out starts now, but their start is way too early for Moschetti and co. And now we see, so the Groenewegen probably obviously gives the command for his lead out man to go, and everybody's pinned in position. So as soon as the lead out finishes, Groenewegen goes one side, the other guys have to go the other. And they're not coming past, it's too late now. Bauhaus doesn't have the legs.
Moschetti came close to challenging Dylan Groenewegen. He was coming up fast and late with a lot of speed. Bauhaus, just looking at that helicopter shot, he almost had to check his speed and brake check on a number of occasions there just to make sure that he could hold onto the wheel of Dylan Groenewegen, not get himself boxed in, and then have to re-accelerate.
He did. There was a massive fight to be on the wheel of that they knew they had to be on. So they were going through gaps, but here you see they both have to. They're going different sides, so they don't get. They're both sprinting in the wind at that point. There's no drafting going on. So Moschetti's coming behind because he's got a little bit of shelter, but from 150 metres out, it didn't look like anybody was going to come around to the
make that 6 victories this season. His 69th professional career victory for Dylan Groenewegen. The Tour is looming, and it's looking in good shape for Jaco Alula and Dylan Groenewegen. Groenewegen wins into Ormož ahead of Matteo Moschetti. Phil Bauhaus taking 3rd. Gonzalez in 4th. On the other side of there is Croatia. And this is the results of the general the stage results. Dylan Groenewegen wins from Matteo Moschetti. Phil Bauhaus in 3rd. David Gonzalez in 4th. Freudevo, the Swiss champion, up there in 5th. Mikel in 6th. Schelling in 7th. Here's the general classification. Dylan Groenewegen extends his lead to 10 seconds to Matteo Moschetti, courtesy of the 10 bonus seconds for his stage victory. Phil Bauhaus in 3rd. Raul Garcia in fourth, Ulysses in fifth,